offline.
Yeah.
Traveled to a ton of events, gone to so many locals, and we're gonna start game 1 on Julesville. All right.
Julesville, that's classic.
Yeah,
we love Julesville.
Yeah, we do love Julesville in this house. I know Kusi's a big fan of Julesville.
Yeah.
I mean, who isn't? Like, honestly, this stage is kind of like it was a little bit of a contender for a while for like probably like best starter stage out of all of them. I'm a big Tower Peasant fan though.
People don't take me to Tower because I play Claren.
Oh, fair. Very valid. Starting off early, already trying to parry the Sein charges.
Yeah. A lot of poison on Kusi too. Like. Oh. Like if that somehow sweet spotted, that would have been death. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
That's
Oh
death
yeah,
though.
that's
Like the noodle
easily.
fear. They nerfed that.
They did nerf that.
Yeah.
They nerfed it. Quote unquote.
Quote. Yeah, it's just that with like multiple needles now, like you can still get it, but like you can't get it with like single needle really.
Yeah. The thing about Ranno in this matchup is just that he has so many good ways of just shutting down.
Yeah,
right
there.
My man is just getting poked from full screen. Like
Kusi's just trying to like, I want to jump in. No. I want to jump in. No.
Imagine. Oh, there it is. The bash
bash
coming in off the nair, the classic.
Yep. Yeah, I think darai can really control like the pace of its match just with using needles and stuff like that. And Kusi just has to like dodge those needles, you know.
Yeah, and darai's going to have to be comfortable holding out at least a little bit if he wants to really survive off stage in those later percents, because as we see there, Kusi is not afraid to throw out the bash and catch the DI in.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Right there. See, I think like Ori has a pretty good time edge guarding, especially with Sein being able to cover stuff.
Yeah, you see, like, he does those little wave dashes. He runs off and then does a wave dash back onto the stage, so that Sein will cover that whole offstage area.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And it's not like you can parry Sein when you're in midair. You can only air dodge, and you don't. And then you air dodge, and you're like, oh, Ori's coming back to get you.
Exactly. And Ori's a neutral monster. Like, there's no reason, like, that Kusi would ever really be worried about losing neutral, because he can always just re-win it if he really needs to.
Yeah.
In this case,
it's just stat fast. Just has the airspeed. Has Sein too.
Yep, has the airspeed, and right now this is looking kind of scary. So what started as a good lead for darai is looking like a game 1 for Kusi. Yeah.
Maintaining the lead can just be super hard, you know, especially when you play against these like really like top players, you know, like because like they don't like crumble, you know, like in the face of like pressure.
Yeah, they're the ones that are applying all of the pressure,
Yeah.
and even when they are getting pushback, they're able to adapt.
They're like just like, all right, I just gotta like adjust this. Like, all right, I get it now.
And that is what separates like the top players from like the high top level players. Like people will always say there's like a difference between top 5, top 10, top 20, whatever. The main thing is that like there's like so many little adaptation things that players like Kusi will be able to do mid-stop.
Yeah.
Not like mid-game.
Not like next game, yeah.
Not like next game, not like after the set. Like they do it like mid-stock. They're like, oh, I'm getting comboed, but it's because I did this. All right, well, I'll just DI out and adjust it for the next time.
Yeah, it's like to me, like you can get really far just by having a good game plan, but like, yeah, to get to this level, you need that adaptation, you know, the ability to adapt. Ooh. Just a quick up air string, and
that is, even with the sour spot, that is going to kill without a hard DI left.
Or he's a little light.
I do like that Kusi waited for the orb on that first stock that he had. I love that he waited for the orb to connect before throwing out the team charge, because it also gave Sein time to catch up to it. Which is like something that you don't really see like a whole lot of players do. Like if they're going to use the orb, they usually use it just to kind of like get the edge guard going. In this case, like Kusi used it as a setup to get the forward strong that's going to kill. In this case, he just let it rip. Like I don't know about that one, but like that move's got some sauce.
And you got some
it,
range, and it like just like pulls you in, and then you just like
one of the moves in the game that'll make it untechable for you if you're on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, great mix-up there off the down strong. And now it's last stock because Kusi wasn't ready for the mix-up. That's another thing that Ranno really has going for him, too.
Ooh, got the sweet spot dash attack.
Yeah, which means he can jump cancel it into imagination.
Ooh,
trying to kill off the top now with it, but that's going to be the bash,
yeah.
And that's going to be game number 2 going to Kusi.
Yep. Kusi didn't like used to like bash a lot, and then I think everybody's like, you got to bash more, man. It's like it could be kind of scary, you know. Like I could die if I miss this bash, but like something you got to do it.
Yeah, something like with moves like Nair, just making it less of a risk to throw yourself off stage. Like it does make Bash at the very least like a viable, like, okay, I need
Like,
to at least threaten you to DI out. Like, you need to DI out here.
It's like a mix-up of like between near Bash or like up air and stuff. Like
exactly. And once they start DIing out, you hit them with the up air.
Yeah, and then now up air is a kill move.
Exactly. Shout out to Anti. Up air is a kill move. Yeah. You just need to mix up their DI, and then it's a kill move. Anyway, game 3 gonna be on Aether gates. I like the idea of getting just the top plat and still having like a wide stage to work with.
Yep.
Doesn't get a punish, but doesn't also get parry punish for that either. Just kind of does a little jab there.
Yeah, just a lot of jabs out, like just a lot of jab checks.
Yeah, he's using it in a way that's like kind of checking darai to see what he's trying to do defensively, you know? Yeah. If he's trying to throw out a button, if he's trying to parry, if he's trying to just move out of the way. And right now, darai's kind of been on the parry train, which isn't a bad thing because Oris generally tend to throw out a lot of buttons, but Kusi makes sure that all the buttons that he throws out when he plans to are pretty safe.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's that kind of top player, top 5 difference, you know?
Darai just has to like get over that. You know, just like kind of like a dab. Like he's been like, it's been close, you know.
Yeah, he's kept it close every game. It's just been Kusi kind of edging out and taking the lead and keeping the momentum on his side, forcing darai to play the approaching game.
Yeah. And that's gonna do it.
There we go. Gets the down tilt into the tipper up strong, and big start here. Oh, goes for a down tilt that whiffs because of the early air dodge.
Oh, just like dropping these like combos.
Yeah, and this is darai's
but he's still getting like a lot of % off, you know.
Yeah, he's getting, he's getting some good %, but right now like darai's on the back foot, like absolutely. Like even if he does win this game, he still has to deal with 2 of Kusi's counter picks if he wants to win the whole set. And I know that darai's been he's been pushing to try and win like his first like really big tournament. Like major upset was one thing, but he wants something larger than that. A stack tournament like this is like right on his resume. And down strong, it's last stock again. Can darai close it out, or is Kusi just gonna take this with a 3-0?
Yeah, I feel like Kusi's just been having these like insane punishes in darai and bash, and it's just like really hard to see.
Yeah, right there, like forcing darai to DI out there. And again, you see it right there too.
Even if you DI out though, that was nice. If you DI'd out, you're still gonna edge guard it, and then you get put right back into that same situation.
Exactly, and right now, that's team up strong, and that's gonna be the set 3-0 for Kusi. Moving on into winners finals. Darai looking a little heartbroken after that one. Yeah, understandably so. Like he knows he could play he knows he could play better than probably how he performed, but he's still got losers. Kusi gonna be waiting for the winner of our next set here in just a moment. They're gonna be